sync up to abundance. This is Tamara Fleming, and I'm the author of Upswing, 80 Mindful Practices to Shift Your Life from Blues to Bliss. Abundance is a really cool topic, right? So we've been talking about the law of attraction and all those things for a few years now, and read all the books probably, and still yet we're not able to attract what we want to attract. So is it because we look out in the world and we don't see abundance? That's a question I have for you. So let's define abundance. So if you look out in the world and the world looks like abundant, everything's in order, everything's there, especially when you look at pure nature, that it's operating in its way that creates abundance. Even right now, there are a lot of forest fires, and the forest fires, they burn the forest down. The forest then has an opportunity to regenerate. The new foliage starts to rebirth, and then there's a rebirth. It's very similar to what we go through in our transitions, right? So with abundance, though, we are in a space where we vibrationally either believe that the world is abundant or we don't believe it's abundant, right? So the funny thing about living in the United States is that we have so many options in front of us that we're overdosed on choices, options, and all those things that we see out in the world. So in answer to the question, do you look out and see abundance? Well, yeah, there's a ton of stuff. There's abundance everywhere, right? But then you look at the people, and are the people starving inside because they don't believe that this is an abundant world? It's a very out of sync perspective. When you travel in the world and you're in a foreign country that maybe has, a tiny fraction of the things that we have in the world, and you look at how they live their lives, and they're happy with a crazy, banged up metal pan and a wooden spoon that they made from the local tree, and they're happy as can be, right? You've heard that. You've probably experienced that at some point in your life. So do they feel abundant? You feel abundant when you believe in your mind that there's not something missing. So when everything is present, then you feel abundant, right? So if abundance isn't about the outside world and it's actually about your internal world, then if you look inward and you think about abundance, do you feel abundant inside? Do you feel whole? Do you feel in integrity? We talked about integrity being wholeness. Do you feel that you are the magnificent creator that you actually are? Do you believe that in you is a pool of joy and bliss and happiness waiting for you to tap? Do you believe those things? And if you don't, then turn your attention inward, because everything is created from within. So inside of you, if you stay in the present, if you listen, if you get into joy, if you experience happy things, then all of those things start to attract to you in the outer world. So that really is the core of abundance, which is inside of you. So do you believe in all of you? Do you believe that you're in lack? Do you believe that there's something missing in you? Well, newsflash, there's nothing missing in you. You have everything that you need to be an extraordinary creator in your heart, in your soul, in your relationships, and in your surroundings. So I really want to know in this post, I'm going to challenge you a little bit to engage with me here and write with me below what your version of abundance is, and do you actually believe it? And do you believe that it's sitting at the core center of who you are? All right, let's talk about this one. It's a juicy one. All right, bye for now.